Privyet Tovarishi, this is the Soviet Blacksmith. Sorry for not making a video for a few days, but I've been super busy. And I've been doing a lot of blacksmithing, getting my Halloween costume ready. I'm not going to go trick-or-treating, but I am building a very neat costume. Sorry about that. I was looking out the window for a second there, saw something weird. But this is some of the stuff I made. These are a pair of scissors that are almost, well, not almost, they got a lot more work to be done. But they're spring scissors. Like you can see, I can kind of squeeze them right now. I don't want to break them because this is snap, because it's tense right now, so it's the forging process. These need to be straightened up, sharpened, cut, heat treated, tempered, polished, wax coated, oil coated, then linseed coated again, linseed oil, and then they'll be ready to use as real scissors after you sharpening them on a Japanese Waterstone. Now this is the evolution of my S-hooks. Okay, so this is how my S-hooks go from start to what I've been doing now. Okay, so this is the first S-hook I ever made. As you can see, it's not the best. It's weird shaped at the top because I messed that up. And down here is also very weird shaped. This is the second S-hook I made. This one, the top piece is open too much, and the bottom piece is too small, and it's bent a little bit. This is the one I made 4 days ago. A lot better than those ones, but it's still a little misshapen. This is what I made yesterday. This is one of my nicest S-hooks I've ever made. It's perfect size. It's been perfectly wax coated and linseed oiled, and it's really nice looking. Now these are gonna sell pretty good, I think. These are little plant hanger hooks. Now this room's getting refinished and redone, and so that's why it looks kind of weird in here. But how it hangs is kind of like this. It's a little bent. I gotta fix it, but see, it hangs like that. You screw it in the wall, and you can hang plants off of it, like a like a plant hanger thing. Then this is for my forge. This is a coal pusher poker thing. This is my first big loop, so it turned out a little lopsided, but it looks pretty good. This is a really good twist I got on it. And it's got a nice angle on it for getting into the fire and pushing it around. The only thing I don't like about it is a little too short for some of it, because it gets pretty hot in there, a couple thousand degrees, so you can burn your hand, but it works. The other thing I need to do, though, is I need to straighten out this loop a little bit. See, on the edge is getting curved. I need to finish wax coating. I haven't wax coated it yet. I used it once. It worked pretty good, and I didn't have enough time that day to do it. I was fitting in a bunch of stuff that I was working on. But on the garage, it's too late to go out there right now, and I don't know. I don't feel like it, so I'm just doing this in the cold room. But what I'm also making is an adaz. What that has is the front of it is like an axe, but it's sideways shit, kind of. It's hard to explain. You might know what an adaz is. It's kind of a woodworking tool, but there's also garden adazes. This one has a front adaz piece in the back, kind of like a little digging axe or a pickaxe, and it's pretty good. I'm making that for someone that wants one, and then I've just been up to all kinds of stuff. I'm working on one of my tomahawks. I'm going to make some more knives. I've really been putting off the knives lately because I'm trying to get into real blacksmithing. That's called, the stuff I was doing was bladesmithing, which is a lot different. And right now I'm just doing blacksmithing, which I'm trying to learn the techniques and stuff before I get back into making knives. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. Pretty soon, though, I'm going to turn my garage into a real blacksmithing shop. Like, I'm gonna put the forge in there, like with a vent pipe thing and a real blower, and I got some bituminous. That was weird, but yeah, I got some new coal. It's real blacksmithing coal. It's amazing, and it works so much better. And I've been able to do a lot more with that. See, the reason all this stuff's turned out a lot better is because I have that coal. It makes it so much easier to heat stuff up. It has low sulfur content, In the beginning, it's extremely high sulfur content. You can actually see the yellow sulfur dioxide, which is very poisonous, fuming off of it. So I wear a respirator. And once the coal has been coked, which is when all the sulfur burns off with barely a flame, and it burns red hot. And it's perfect for this. I guess it's going to be the end of this episode. I have a couple new videos that are coming up very soon. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. This is the Soviet Blacksmith. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Yes, that's the end of this. Das Vidanya.